Hey, it's Bridget. Welcome to Fairy Grasshopper, my YouTube channel, where I share all things intuitive. Tonight, we're going to do a card reading. I just returned home from a quick trip to the Pacific Northwest. I shared on Bridget Inspired on Instagram, gorgeous pictures of the beach. I know, it was great. I just literally got home tonight. So coming back, I thought I would do some cards just to kind of sync us in to stepping into the next month, because right now we're on a threshold, you guys, a threshold. So as I'm recording this, I'm noticing you'll see shadow because the light's going to adjust because it's late. And so I don't know if it's going to look funny or pixelated. The video probably won't be the best quality, but it's okay. You're not looking at me anyway. You're just listening, right? So a couple things about Washington. I was in Washington. I went to the beach, to Seabrook and Pacific Beach and Twilight fans. I was about 2 hours south of Forks. Just saying. I know, it's so close. Oh, so close. Oh, I could just feel it. So I feel good being home. Had some time with my sister, which is good to be able to spend some time with her. And we did a lot of cards, which is what's inspiring me to do this one. So today's the 31st of August. So this is the last day of August, which is kind of symbolically the last day of summer. So we're on a threshold. So we step into September, which is going to slide into October, November, and then pretty soon it's going to be December, and it's going to be the end of the year. It's going to be like boom, 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 boom. This year is flying by, and so much has happened. So much has happened this year, and I feel like I'm just beyond the halfway mark, and it feels like, wow, I'm into the fall. Like, it just feels there's an awareness of a shift, and I want to share that energy with you. And so I want to invite you in to be able to do a reading with cards. So think about an area of your life that you have just been stuck or stagnant with, or maybe an area of your life where you are repeating a pattern. Maybe you're at a job and the job you have is actually reflective, like some of the same stuff is coming up in a job you just had. Like you left that job because it was drama and now you're in a job with drama. Do you know what I mean? Or it seems like you swear to God, this one person is exactly like the ultra ego of this other person at this other job. Or maybe it's a relationship. And now you're in a relationship that looks a little bit different, like the person looks different, but the underlying vibe or the tone is similar to the start of the last relationship you had. And you're like, oh my gosh, like no matter where you are at right now, think of a space in your life that you are stagnant or stuck, or you thought you were making change. You thought you were doing something positive that you needed to support yourself. And now you're like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? Are you having those feelings? You might be. It's okay. Okay. It doesn't mean you made a bad choice, really. And honestly doesn't. Don't be so hard on yourself if you can help it. Try not to be so judgy on yourself. Don't judge yourself, okay? Because you do the best you can with the information you have at the time. And sometimes are you impulsive? Yes. Sometimes do you think things through? No. Sometimes do you overthink things and then not take action, and then all of a sudden you're in trouble anyway? Yes. So do you see what I'm saying? Don't be so hard on yourself. Just don't. It's just not worth it. It's wasted. Beating up on yourself is wasted energy. Just don't even try really hard to give yourself gentleness, kindness, compassion. That's one of the cards that kept coming up for me this weekend was compassion. Like for me, like don't be so hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself so much, And so same for you, okay? So think about an area of your life where boy, did I fuck that one up, or oh my God, oh, why did I do this? Why? It's like, why? Think of that area, okay? And we're going to use these cards that I call the truth cards, okay? These are the cards that I call the truth cards. I'm like, I don't know if I have the box. These are the Kyle Gray deck. These are the ones that back in back in March, when I went to Seattle for the first time, my sister had these cards and I fell in love with them. I love them. Sacral chakra, super divine feminine energy, very woman energy, and love that Shakti, that energy vibe. And so but these are like in your face. They're like, boom, 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 boom. It's like, oh my God. It's like, oh. Let's be gentle cards. You know, these are the Kyle Gray. Oh, here it is. I have the book, so it shows you the picture. It looks like this. If you're looking at it for it at Barnes and Noble or whatever, Angel Guide Oracle, the Kyle Gray deck. Okay. Looks like these. Right. So think about that area that you're like, oh my God, what the hell did I do? And now you're in this mess and you don't know how to get out of it. Or you made a quick decision, a rash, maybe impulsive decision. And now you're like, oh my God, how do I undo this? Or how do I change this again? Because maybe you're afraid that other people are going to like judge you for like making this change and then making this change and then you know what I mean? You're going to look like a hip hopper, like you're doing hopscotch and you're like hopping around to this and then you're trying that and then you're trying this and then you look flighty or you're worried about what other people think of you, whatever it is. Okay. Just you got to check that or you're going to be stuck in a situation you don't want to be in forever. Okay. But you got to be patient. And this energy is going to help give you some insight as to the threshold that you're at now. Like, how do you move forward? What do you do now? Knowing what you know now, because sometimes you have to start down the path to have a flavor of what it's like dip your toe in the ocean and kind of see and be like, oh, whoa, wait, that's way too cool for me. This is not going to work for me. I'll sit on the shore and just watch you. This is too cool for me. Like that kind of vibe. Okay. And here we go. Think of that area. Get your reading here. Angel Guide deck. Oh my goodness. Here comes a couple. Here's one. Oh, healing energy. We're going to start right out of the gate with some healing vibrational energy just for you. Lots of green on those wings. Heart chakra. So your heart, this has to do with your heart. We know the heart is impulsive. The heart attempts to avoid pain at all costs. Yeah, it does. And it means well. But usually I find that when you're making decisions or when you're not making decisions, it's because you're either trying to outrun your heart or escape the truth of it. Just a little wisdom from someone who knows. Healing energy. So we're going to welcome in Archangel Raphael to assist you and support you in your heart space, to help clear any emotional trauma or energetic swings or mood swings that you may have, or emotions in your heart that have moved in and stayed. Your emotions are never meant to be an identity for you. They're meant as information. You don't have to become those emotions. They give you information. Okay, that's all they're intended to do. All right, healing energy, Archangel Raphael, and the heart chakra. So we got a couple other cards for you. Got 3 more. We're going to read this next one for you. Remember, it's about the circumstance that you're dealing with right now. The next one is strength and guidance. Oh, this is the one my sister kept giving. Hey, Maria, if you're watching this, there you go. Strength and guidance. And this means you have support. You have spiritual healing helpers, but you can also have human helpers. So you can have good friends that can support you. You can have a counselor that can support you. You can have a life coach. You can have a healer. You can go to an acupuncturist. You can get reflexology done. You can go to a massage therapist. You can go to your chiropractor. You can do holistic naturopathic medicine or diet or whatever. You can do things to support yourself. Strength and guidance. Okay, strength. You have to be strong enough to be able to call in human people, to set people in place to support you. And the guidance comes from yourself and your inner wisdom, but also your healing helpers. It just affirms that you're not alone. You might feel very lonely, but you are not alone. I promise you, you're not. You're not alone. This is a very indigenous kind of vibration. Definitely the third eye. Do you see how the third eye is activated there? This is like a visioning, holding a hope for the future. This feels like a hope-filled card. holding the hope for the future. And see all the energy in the hands here? There's a lot of movement. You are learning about yourself because of this experience. Had you not made that decision, good, bad, ugly, happy, whatever the heck it was, the second guessing you're having now is natural and normal. And guess what? Things are unfolding. You're learning some things. Learn it and then move on. When the time is right, you will know. When the time, I'm going to say this again. When the time is right, you will know when it's time to move on. When the time is right, you will know. Do not overstay your welcome or you will get a kick in the ass. Do not overstay your welcome. When something has run its course, it has run its course. But do not jump the ship before you get to the dock and swim in. Stay on the ship and see what the deal is with this. Because you know it's not going to last forever. It's a temporary scenario. Just feel into what you can get out of it at this place, okay? Mutually beneficial experience, strength, and guidance. All right, support. This is a lot of purple, a lot of divine feminine guidance. All right. Okay, so then the next one is friendship and union. I love this card. Let's see if I can get a good picture of it. Here we go. Friendship and union. Remember how I said you need human support? Yeah, your friends are here to love you through this. There's a lot of purple on this card. That's the crown chakra, divine feminine. That is that girl power, the power of your tribe, your crew. And it might not seem like maybe your crew's really tiny. Maybe it's just one other person. All you need is one person that no matter what you can say anything to, they're not going to judge you. They're going to support you and love you. They will give you the listening that you need, or they will tell you the factual information, but you just need one. You just need one. You don't need 100 people to love you. You need one person that's going to respect you enough to listen to you and call you on your BS. Okay. You need that. If you don't have that, you got a big problem. You got to have somebody that you trust and love enough that will call you on your BS. They won't just blow smoke up your ass, because that is a waste of your time and energy. And that's probably what got you into the situation in the first place. So stay the course, be in alignment, recognize the friendship that you have. Okay. Friendship and union. This might be you within yourself. Okay, this might be you connecting within yourself, or it could be somebody coming into your life to help support you. Maybe it's a new friend. Maybe it's a love. Maybe it's a new job or an opportunity. Maybe you're starting your own business. Maybe it's an investor or something like that. Okay, maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe you've had a falling out with someone. This feels right for somebody. A falling out with someone, and this is the example of the reunification, the forgiveness and the bygones happening and the becoming friends again, or being able to move on with a sense of closure. Okay, maybe that's what it takes, right? That's what this, and there's green and purple. So green, Archangel Raphael, but the purple is Archangel Ariel, and she also shows up in green sometimes. So it really does feel like this is almost like a forgiveness thing, is what this feels like to me. That's what this feels like, this friendship and union. It feels like, I'm sorry, okay, let's be friends kind of thing. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like the changing of the status of the hurt or the pain or whatever it was, or the misunderstanding in the past, and now it's becoming, there's some kind of healing happening here. I can feel that. Yeah. I can feel that, actually. And the capstone, the fourth card we have, is Holy Love. There's a lot of, see the pink flowers? Let's see. See the pink flowers at the crown chakra? It's a very divine mother. See the gold energy and the halo and the arc and the halo? It's Archangel Gabriel as well. So Mother Mary. There's a little Lady Kuan Yin vibe coming through here. I can feel that. There's also this wrapping you in love, holy love, love, holy love. This feels like it's about unconditional acceptance and love of yourself. So whatever got you into this place, if it doesn't feel good or comfortable and you're not happy with it, or it's like a pattern showing up, it could be it could be anything, okay? Forgive yourself. You've been doing the best you can. But once you know better, you got to do better. Like Maya Angelou would say, once you know better, you got to do better. This is holy love. This is God. This is source. You have that love. You are the divine child. You are, and you're held and honored and loved no matter what. Holy love, no matter what. That is unconditional love. It says holy love. That is unconditional, the true unconditional love. Mhm. There you go. That is your card reading from the Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. This is Bridget. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that this has inspired your spirit, given you some insight, maybe filled you with a little bit of hope. I hope you have a sense of optimism and maybe a little bit more room for forgiveness of yourself. Okay, you forgive yourself and then you make a change. You forgive yourself and then you move on. It's called healing. If you forgive yourself but stay in the same place, then guess what? That is not really forgiveness. You have to make a move. It doesn't mean you have to jump ship, right, and swim to shore. You have to sometimes let things unfold for you. You have to let things kind of play out a little bit to be like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's not going to work for me. And so then you make other choices. Do you see what I'm saying? That's not, that's not going to work for me. No, okay, no, but thank you. Okay, no, that's okay. Hard pass on that. So it takes time. Don't rush. Okay, don't rush. That's what got you into this place in the first place, impulsiveness, right? Don't rush. Impulsiveness isn't a bad thing. It could be spontaneity, right? But you're like, oh boy, that was not smart. Oh boy. So we're calming down, chilling out, and we're going to let things unfold. Work on self-love, holy love, healing, and forgiveness. Okay. And then do what you need to do to move on. Do what you need to do to move on and be smart about it. Be smart, make a plan. Thanks for watching.